Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 16 predictions video. Could be a very tasty Team of the Week, and honestly going by the thumbnail. So if you could smash the links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GIsALegend. All links are down below for posting the chat and social media links as always. And let me know folks in the comments down below who you would fancy for a Team of the Week if I've not included them. I know a lot of you will say Pog and Kante, but I can't see happening. So our first option is Donnarumma. He made 6 saves, kept a clean sheet and got a 7.5 on Gazzetta for the AC Milan Frosinone game, not the Spal game, because a lot of teams have played twice over the festive period. So Donnarumma, very strong shout to happen, I think. Goalkeeper wise, you could also consider Seppi for 8 saves, Sportello for 6 saves and a clean sheet in the very same game, Cragno for 4 saves and Lee Camp for 4 saves as well. Then Di Silvestri got 1 goal, a clean sheet and a 7.5 on Gazzetta. And Kulu also got 1 goal, a clean sheet, but he only got a 7. But I feel though Di Silvestri will get the nod just due to that higher match rating from Gazzetta. But don't be surprised if Nkulu was to feature just due to ratings, but Di Silvestri or Nkulu will feature regardless from a Torino perspective. Then could we get Ricardo Pereira finally bagging an inform? He got a goal in the Man City game and that's what should help stand out immensely. He will be very popular if he gets the inform. Who knows how cheap or how expensive he could be, but I think he could be very desirable. If he kept a clean sheet, I think he'd be a given, but despite the goal, I think he has a strong shout of featuring in this week's Team of the Week and would be a very popular 84 rated card. Definitely competes then with Valencia's Footmas version and also Walker. Then Digne, 2 goals in the 5-1 game for Everton as they ran riot. Bernard, Gylfi Sigurdsson could feature as well. But Digne got 2 goals at left back, which should stand him in very good stead, so do not be surprised if you see other predictors suggesting Sigurdsson or Bernard, but I feel Digne's 2 goals, despite also conceding, sometimes can go against, but when any defender gets 2 goals it should take notice. Felipe Anderson, third in form, looks inbound, an 87 rated card for 2 goals in the victory midweek, not the 2-0 loss obviously to Burnley. But Felipe Anderson, very impressive against Southampton in the Thursday night game, and I would say if you've got him, then it might be worth keeping an eye on him, but time will tell. But Sinclair got a hat-trick in the 4-3 game against Aberdeen. Obviously did nothing in the Old Firm game, but it's the hat-trick that he got in the game midweek is what will stand towards getting him an inform. EPL potentially getting a couple informs this week, so be prepared from that view. But Scott Sinclair maybe being one of several goals potentially. Ilicic, second inform, looks inbound for him. He came off the bench to bag a hat-trick. Alejandro Gomez also got 1 goal and 2 assists, but due to him having a recent Footmas card, I don't think will happen. And I think Ilicic due to the hat-trick, and I've seen people suggest he's played cam, centre forward and right wing, but as I said, looking at where he played, I think it was cam, centre forward is where he played, so regardless, it could be quite a nice second in form. 86 rated, and a central card would feel more appealing of him. And Rashford, 1 goal, 1 assist. Obviously don't ignore the right wing position, I've just put him there just because I've got to kind of have him in the starting 11. But obviously everyone will say, oh, Pogba did 2 goals, 1 assist, but he's already got an inform. If Lingard had happened midweek, we'd have had Pogba this week, so it's Rashford's kind of the one that kind of becomes benefactor due to Pogba. Then Firmino, I was about to say something, completely butchered his name there, which is a shambles. And Roberto Firmino got a hat-trick in the 5-1 game over Arsenal. Inform, should look inbound despite obviously having a recent Footmas card. Salah shouldn't happen due to happening lately for an inform. So Firmino looking probably, I'm guessing 87 rated, probably just maybe a tad above the UCL card. So if you've maybe got the Footmas card, you're maybe in good standings. Then Ronaldo, 2 goals, he got a 7.5 on Gazzetta. Now I know he's not had an inform yet, but I think this could be the first inform that he could bag. Obviously we were hoping that we might have had 1 by now, but I think this is what we need to make this Team of the Week look really tasty. I know some people will not include him, some people will. I'm going to go for it. I'm really just thinking, I think he'll get, I know one was a penalty, but you never know. Like, it also comes down to Team of the Year as well. Will he get a Team of the Year card? It's hard. It truly is difficult to say. Now, Hazard got 2 goals in the Watford game. He played striker. Now, if this happens, this card could be very, very desirable. Now, Kante played very impressive in the Crystal Palace game, but I think because of Hazard getting 2 goals from striker, that might just sway it a little bit. But I'm thinking a 93 rated striker Hazard could happen, go in line with his Player of the Month card, so it will be interesting. Etheridge, 7 saves, a clean sheet, one of them being a penalty save. Very strong shout for Cardiff. And obviously upsetting Leicester, who themselves just upset Man City, so it's been an interesting festive period where teams that are upsetting one team lose the next game, so it definitely makes the festive period a right interesting bunch, especially for Team of the Week. Walker Peters got a hat-trick of assists and a clean sheet from right back. This is actually mental. The Tottenham ran absolutely riot midweek, and he bagged himself obviously his hat-trick of assists. Can't really see anyone else in that game getting an inform. Louis Philippe, if you've used this guy, he had a really nice Bruce Silver card from Serie A. 1 goal, 1 assist. If he'd kept a clean sheet, he'd be a given, but regardless, I feel he should still get into this week's Team of the Week. Castrovilli got 2 goals, 1 assist for Cremonese or Cremona in FIFA, but the team name is Cremonese and should get into Team of the Week. Migliori got 2 assists and a clean sheet, but Castrovilli's strongest shout. Then Ivan Toney got a hat-trick for Peterborough as they won 4-0 against Accrington, so should be a very low rated gold in the EFL. Jackson Irvine got 2 goals. You could also consider Jared Bowen for the 2 goals against Leeds. Now, the Leeds game might get the better weighting rather than Hull beating, I think it was Wigan if memory serves me right, but regardless, I still feel Jackson Irvine, due to rating, position and maybe even nation, could stand in favour. Hull's getting in form regardless, I feel. Mancuso got a hat-trick and an assist for Pescara, and this will destroy the discard inform club. Can't see it being very desirable, but regardless, he played very impressively, and when you get a hat-trick and an assist, that should get you into Team of the Week regardless of league or nation. Pizzini got a hat-trick as well on the Thursday night game for Hellas Verona. Pretty much nearly always bags in for like every FIFA. He didn't get one last year, but this will be his first this year since rejoining after going on loan to Spain. Ryan Jack got a goal for Rangers in the Old Firm game. Kent could be a consideration, and Halliday for the clean sheet and I believe man of the match, but Ryan Jack for the goal might just be given the nod, and I think rate might play a factor into this as well. Under for Roma got himself 1 goal, 1 assist for the game against Parma, but not going to be the most desirable card, but having an inform for him regardless will help him out massively. It was a nice little card last year and could be the same again this year. G. Rodriguez, 2 goals for West Brom in the midweek game. Due to him being a gold, I think that will play a big part in his waiting on happening, so definitely something to factor in, and helps out the championship get a few more informs within the league. Obviously not going to be the most desirable card to pack, but regardless, I think has done more than enough to merit an inform for this Team of the Week. And then Quagliarella finally back his inform for this FIFA. Hopefully, he got 1 goal and an 8 for Gazzetta, and usually when you get an 8 you stand up and take notice. Gaston Ramirez got 1 goal, 1 assist coming off the bench in the second half, but Quagliarella's 8 for Gazzetta I think is going to stand him in massive favour for happening. Quagliarella always seems to bag an inform, and I think this is finally going to be his time. Sampdoria very impressive in their victory to merit the inform. As I said, Sportello, Seppi, Cragno, Camp, Alafondra, Rico, Gianetti, D'Amata, Lynch, Mboyo, Nkulu, Verishlako, Bowen, Roof, Ronaldo, Migliori, Pogba, Ramirez, Milik, Lovren, all to feature potentially as well in the top possible. That is in the overlay as always, folks. So definitely plenty to cover, food for thought for this team of the week. See what happens, of course. As I said, let me know in the comments down below if there is anyone else that I could have included. I know like Sven Combs is another one folk might mention. Hopefully you find this useful. As always folks, let me know in the comments down below who you fancy for team of the week 16. Smash the like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, GZLegend, and I'll catch you all later.